Are you unknowingly shortening your life after retirement? Retirement, finally, after decades of work, responsibility, and rushing through life's to-do list, it's the moment you've earned. A time to breathe, to enjoy, to just be. But here's a quiet truth many people discover too late. The choices we make in retirement, big and small, can determine how many healthy years we get to enjoy. And often, it's not some catastrophic health event that shortens life after retirement. It's the slow, invisible drift, sleeping in too often, skipping daily walks, letting the phone ring without answering, letting purpose fade. So let me ask you, are you truly living in this season, or just coasting? Let's gently walk through 3 of the most common mistakes people make in retirement that quietly shorten lifespan. And more importantly, how to turn things around with small, meaningful shifts. When George retired at 67, he felt like he had won the lottery. No more emails, no more office politics. He spent the first few months sleeping in, catching up on TV, and enjoying slow mornings. But slowly, something shifted. He stopped shaving. Days blurred together. The spark that once lit up his face when he talked about his work was gone. He wasn't depressed, exactly. He just felt unnecessary. This experience is more common than you think. Research published in JAMA Network Open in 2019 showed that people with a strong sense of life purpose had significantly lower mortality rates. The correlation held even after adjusting for health, wealth, and lifestyle. Why? Because purpose fuels resilience. Purpose reduces stress, encourages healthy behaviors, and keeps us mentally sharp. For some, purpose might look like volunteering at the animal shelter. For others, it's being the reliable grandparent, the community gardener, or the person who delivers meals to neighbors. And purpose doesn't have to be grand. It can be learning to play the ukulele, starting a gratitude journal, teaching your grandchild how to bake your signature apple pie. In Japan, there's a term called ikigai, your reason for waking up in the morning. It's that simple. Practical tip: try creating a weekly purpose map. Each Sunday, choose 3 small things that will give your week direction. It could be calling an old friend, completing a small project, or even starting a puzzle you've been meaning to do. Purpose is a compass. Let's not retire from it. Linda had always been active. She walked to work, played tennis once a week, and gardened with joy. But after retiring at 70, the pace of life slowed, and so did she. I've earned the rest, she thought. But months passed, and the couch became her new companion. Her knees began to ache. She needed help getting out of bed some mornings. Movement is more than exercise. It's life. The CDC recommends 150 minutes of moderate activity per week, just over 20 minutes a day. That could be walking briskly, water aerobics, light dancing, chair yoga. What matters isn't running marathons. It's momentum. Consider this. A study published in the British Journal of Sports Medicine found that even short bursts of daily activity, like walking upstairs or cleaning, can significantly reduce the risk of death in older adults. And here's the kicker. Movement doesn't just help your body. It improves brain health. Physical activity stimulates blood flow to the brain, lowering the risk of dementia and boosting memory. Let's take a look at Alan. At 74, he was diagnosed with prediabetes. Rather than panic, he started walking every evening after dinner. Nothing fast, just 20 minutes. Within a year, he lost 15 pounds, reversed his numbers, and even joined a local hiking club. Movement gave him back his independence. Practical tip: create a movement menu. Pick 5 small activities you enjoy. Keep it on your fridge. Each day, choose one. It could be walking your dog, stretching while watching TV, or dancing to your favorite 70s track. Motion is medicine, and it's never too late to start. After Margaret's husband passed, she found herself in a home filled with silence. Her children lived states away. She kept the TV on all day, not to watch, but for noise. She told her doctor she was managing, but deep down, she felt invisible. Loneliness isn't just emotional, it's physiological. A famous study by Brigham Young University found that loneliness increases the risk of early death by 26%. It's as harmful as smoking 15 cigarettes a day. Why? Because isolation impacts the immune system, increases inflammation, and leads to poor sleep, depression, and even heart issues. Let's meet Frank, a Vietnam veteran who lived alone after his wife passed. He didn't like burdening anyone, but after joining a veterans breakfast club, everything changed. He laughed again. He shared stories. His blood pressure improved. The truth is, emotional health matters as much as physical health. Human beings are wired for connection. After retirement, the built-in social structures vanish. No more coworkers, water cooler chats, or daily hellos. Unless we actively rebuild connection, it slips away. Practical tip: try Connection Wednesdays. Choose one person to call, write to, or meet each Wednesday. Keep it consistent. Build a rhythm of reach out. You might also explore online classes for seniors, local community centers, church or faith-based groups, intergenerational programs. And if you're struggling with loss, trauma, or sadness, please consider talking to a counselor. Asking for help isn't weakness. It's courage. Retirement isn't just an ending. It's a sacred beginning. A chapter where you get to write the story your way. But to write a long, beautiful story, you need to take care of the author, you. Today we've explored 3 quiet mistakes that can shorten life after retirement. Losing your sense of purpose, letting your body become still, and living without connection. But here's the hope. Every single one of these is changeable. With small, consistent steps, you can bring back joy, meaning, vitality, and health. So, which of these spoke to you the most? Which one feels like a gentle nudge from your future self? Let us know in the comments. Share your thoughts, or even your struggles. This is a safe space. And if you found this video valuable, please like, subscribe, and share it with someone who deserves a longer, brighter life. Because the truth is that someone might just be you.